Here are awkward situations for every MBTI personality type. Number 1. ISTJ. ISTJs don't like being thrust into unfamiliar circumstances, which frequently leaves them feeling extremely uneasy. They want to be able to handle anything that is thrown at them and successfully carry out their job. The ISTJ may experience discomfort if they are abruptly required to diverge from their predetermined plans or pick up a new skill. Although the ISTJ are frequently highly skilled learners, they are uncomfortable with things that are absolutely foreign to them. Number 2. ISFJ. The ISFJ frequently feels quite uneasy when individuals won't stop fighting. They genuinely loathe strife and strive to do everything they can to make things peaceful. The ISFJ is highly sad when people fight and frequently feels responsible for making things better. They work to establish harmony in their surroundings and want the people they care about to get along. The ISFJ will use every tool at their disposal to try to resolve conflicts and restore peace. Number 3. ESTJ. When other people show too much overt emotion, ESTJs frequently feel uneasy. They genuinely care about people, yet they find it difficult to console them when they are depressed. In an effort to solve the issue as soon as possible, their natural impulse is to coerce a reasoned response from the irate person. The ESTJ believes they can use practical solutions to improve issues if someone expresses what is upsetting them externally. The ESTJ frequently lacks the right words to say when someone is simply expressing emotions. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. When compelled to perform on the spot in front of people, ESFJs frequently experience anxiety. They prefer to make people happy, yet they get uncomfortable when someone they like or care about asks them to do something. They feel terrible about disappointing people and place a lot of pressure on themselves to accomplish so. They become incredibly uneasy and anxious if they are placed in a scenario where they feel like they might fail someone. The ESFJ will feel exceedingly uncomfortable if they have in any way let their loved ones down. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs may feel quite comfortable when they are with the one person with whom they can act authentically while also being surrounded by other people. The INFJ may no longer act entirely open and at ease, leaving their close friend perplexed as to why. The INFJ feels uneasy when individuals are offended by their distinct brand of guardedness. Occasionally, being around too many people in general can wear an INFJ out. They are sensitive to other people's emotions, and being in a crowd of people at once can be quite draining. Number 6. INFP. The INFP could experience awkwardness if they believe that someone doesn't like them. They frequently have a great capacity for empathy and become uneasy with odd behavior. The INFP will no longer want to be near someone if they are aware that person has negative thoughts against them. Since they dislike lying and acting dishonestly around others, INFPs do not enjoy pretending. Due to the lack of deeper and truer ties in group situations, they frequently feel uncomfortable in large gatherings as well. The INFP may believe that they cannot deliberately be aware of how everyone is feeling or viewing them or others when there are too many people there. Number 7. ENFJ. The ENFJ experiences acute awkwardness or shyness in any scenario where they are ashamed in front of others. They are keenly aware of other people's feelings and care about how they are seen by them. Because of this, the ENFJ occasionally feels extremely uncomfortable and develops social anxiety. In other circumstances, they may feel uncomfortable because they care and comprehend too much. Even though they like being among people, they can occasionally feel under pressure when they are thrust into the center. Number 8. ENFP. The ENFP frequently finds awkward silences to be quite uncomfortable. The other individuals might assume that the ENFP doesn't like them if they can't fill the silence. The ENFP is particularly uneasy with the idea that their behaviors could be misinterpreted by others. If they are avoiding open communication with the ENFP, they might also be worried that the others disapprove of them for some reason. Reading people can be difficult at times, which might make the ENFP uncomfortable. It is vitally important to them that they can comprehend and relate to others. It frustrates them to not be able to maintain amusing conversation with others as they would like to. Number 9. ISTP. The ISTP may feel awkward with persons who are very formal in their attempts to engage in conversation. They find themselves in a really uncomfortable situation when individuals approach them aggressively. If they are required to spend time with dishonest people, they also experience extreme awkwardness. The ISTP may also experience great anxiety when pushed to communicate emotion. Number 10. ISFP. The ISFP feels uneasy when they believe they are surrounded by people who do not understand them. They don't want to be compelled to share themselves with people who don't value who they are because they are frequently very private people. The ISFP will feel highly uneasy if forced to open up to someone they don't trust. Number 11. ESTP. ESTPs find excessively expressed emotions uncomfortable. They don't mind if someone else is angry and are competent at comforting them, but when this goes on for too long, they rapidly tire of it. They want the freedom to make their own decisions because they feel uncomfortable when circumstances are forced upon them. Number 12. ESFP. ESFPs frequently feel uncomfortable around persons who are expressing extreme levels of rage. The ESFP will feel quite uncomfortable in such an atmosphere if they are required to put up with someone's hostile or dominating conduct all the time. Number 13. INTJ. The INTJ may find it difficult to conform to social expectations while doing so in public. Being forced into a scenario where they must maintain conversations with people who don't address the fundamental issues that matter to them frequently drains them. Simple social customs are not the INTJ's cup of tea and can even make them feel uneasy. The INTJ is obviously not adept at being put into settings where it is frowned upon if they do not follow the social rules and can make them badly desire to leave the surroundings. Number 14. INTP. The INTP frequently feels uncomfortable when they cannot rationally explain things. It is incredibly challenging for them to not be able to attach a logical explanation to practically everything. Due to the fact that emotions cannot be applied logically, people frequently have to convey their own emotions. When they are experiencing strong emotions, they may feel uncomfortable and they frequently struggle to adequately articulate those sentiments when others ask them to. An INTP will undoubtedly feel uncomfortable if they are required to talk about their feelings in public. Additionally, receiving praises can make an INTP feel uneasy or shy. Number 15. ENTJ. An ENTJ will find it extremely uncomfortable to be required to endure other people's emotional breakdowns. The ENTJ frequently struggles with knowing how to react when dealing with other people's emotions. They typically find it difficult to understand others when they are sad and are unable to comfort them, which makes them feel uneasy. They do care about other people, but they simply don't comprehend feelings well and frequently don't know how to handle them. Number 16. ENTP. The ENTP will frequently feel uncomfortable when someone else is coming on way too strong, especially romantically. They don't mind if someone begins, but they truly don't like it when someone pushes too aggressively. They don't want to feel pressured into a scenario by someone else. They don't enjoy being told what to do and require some time to consider their options before being pressured into making a choice. Additionally, they find excessive public shows of affection to be uncomfortable. This is one of the few circumstances where you might actually see an ENTP blushing, since they detest the uncomfortable sensation of expressing their feelings in front of others. These videos will be really helpful for you.